Big Hugh checking in, man. Early morning game and in. Quick early morning game in. Man. Trying to get one more step closer. Not playing pitcher, designated hitter. I'm with it. Uh,
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Sacramento River Cats and the Las Vegas Aviators. We've got baseball
Sacramento
on the
River
show,
Cats.
and it's coming up next.
They must be from
Henry Tanaka will have the ball to finish out the
San
regular
Francisco.
season here at home. What do we need to know here, Danny?
San Francisco.
Hey, we look a lot
AAA
at
team.
numbers from starting pitchers.
Leave that alone.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Buddy Muddy comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. And that misses inside 1-0. Diaz,
Top 50 prospect.
First with 2 away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Leave that alone. You about to get out already.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base
Why
on
did
it,
I
Will leave
swing
it
at
right
that,
there
man?
as he
That was
strikes
like
out, and
straight
that ends
walk.
the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Now to the plate, Buddy Muddy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And there are 2 away now.
Man.
Digging in next, Buddy Muddy grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Now a ball flying toward the gap in left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of
Okay,
the season right there.
ambulance.
Nice job.
And tonight's
go,
ends is
Trial.
a 3-0 shutout win. Sacramento post road win number 40 on the year. Person. Cord.
Shitty ass squad. Trash. We made it to the World Series and lost. Lord would have had me. What's going on? Off seasons? Brian Shaw? What about me, man? I don't care about the retires. What's next? Y'all gonna put me in a league? Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, why he got on that shirt? What's going on here? I ain't on the team. You have a new contract offer. Negotiation. We negotiate. Let's get that bread. So am I with the A's or what is going on? Or am I with they what's her name squad? They got me confused. What they doing? So I'm back with these guys.
Well, as prospects make their way up the minor league ranks, there are a lot of challenges they have to deal with, and not all of them are on the field. I've got Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline with me today, and Jonathan, a lot of the toughest obstacles are the mental ones.
Without question, there's so much that goes into being a minor leaguer. First and foremost, wanting to know when that call is going to come. We've all seen really talented prospects try to do too much on the field to force the phone call to come. The best and most overused axiom I've ever heard is you can only control what you can control. It's a good life lesson. It's a good baseball lesson. Just go out and do what you're able to do, and that call is going to come. You run into trouble when you start trying to make that happen and do too much, and that's when you start having difficulties and failures on the field on a more regular basis.
Well, I'm getting increasingly impatient about this player's status. He hasn't been called up yet. I think he's ready. I can't wait to see what he does when he gets there. Let's talk about what he has to look forward to. Sean Casey's with me. Case, walk us through what it was like for you that first game in the major leagues. What was it like for you?
Oh my gosh, I still remember my first at bat. It was in Chicago. I remember they said you're going to pinch hit for Dave Justice, so I go in and pinch hit, and I look up and there's the 40,000 people in the stands. All of a sudden the anxiety was at a different level, and I think the third deck, that third level, you don't have that. You don't have that in the minor leagues where you're like, wow, there's an upper deck here. It's crazy. And I think visually it's overwhelming. I know for me it was. I ended up getting a hit in my first at bat. But I remember those thoughts of, wow, this is a different ballgame. This is a different feeling up here. So there's something to be said about a player that gets called up, getting used to all the things that go on in the big leagues.
Let's go, man. Shot the world. Let's get up to the big league. They playing games, man.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Paul Blackburn gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA.
So stepping in is Buddy Muddy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. In time, one away. Now into the box, Buddy Muddy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, but this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Next to dig in, Buddy Muddy.
Number 2, designated hitter, Buddy Muddy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. The second for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Buddy Muddy.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus stuff diving.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Express jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sam Gaviglio gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Wes Benjamin works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10-team AAA West. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Round Rock Express and the Las Vegas Aviators. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Buddy Muddy is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
And now in the box, Rolando Esparza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
The windup and the 1.
Just a little late. Strike.
Pulled high in the air out of the right
Catch
field.
that.
Jankowski
Right.
there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Jax Biggers. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on his way.
Heat.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Let's go.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into
A
the
little
lineup.
early,
Here comes
but he gonna swing. Strike.
Liner towards
Let's go.
second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. And now here is Sherton Apostle. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Very
First
late.
pitch coming. Here it
We
is.
still got it.
Off the
Ooh,
plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Strike.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in
Get that
foul
low.
territory. Foul ball. 1-1. Is in there for strike number 2.
In reality, how many people are saying that the Browns are going to win that game outside of the people, right? I'm sure there's a few.
Strike.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And
Got
that
him.
ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Digging in will be Pascual Vieira. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
God, wait tomorrow. Go get the nails.
Now here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left field. Stokes is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Now at the plate is Leody Taveras. Here's the pitch.
Let's go. Strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Strike.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in
Straight.
body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Strike.
Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up.
Let's go.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, here's
Negative.
David Rodriguez. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And
Go.
that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I know the counter argument to that is, well, maybe the defense doesn't have enough time to gel. I understand it.
Let's go.
He comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied nothing. Into the box, Carl Chester, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Hey, get away from my cup.
First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Strike.
And it's fouled away.
If the Chiefs win the game, great. Knock Baltimore down and bang, and that's a loss for them in that division. So there you go. Guys, the Chiefs, Browns, the Chiefs won.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Next, it'll be Davis Wenzel.
Down on your face. You wanted to mess with this guy,
First pitch coming,
Watch out.
here it is. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
Go.
That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Got him.
And there's out number 2. Next up, Rich Livingston. Here's the first pitch.
Strike.
And a strike called at the knees. Nothing in 1.
Go.
Ball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
I'm about to say, let's
This is an
change it up.
amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
To make sure you never have to compromise between quality and price. That's
Strike. Oh,
Fouled away.
during their day-to-day event. Going on right now on TV. Purchase and install for select tires.
too early, but we got him. Heat.
Got him swinging.
Sit your ass
He
down,
runs the
boy.
fastball by him to end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Off-road tires.
Stop by NTV today. Get your
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rolando Esparza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team back.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Rolando Esparza goes quietly leading off the 4th. Now here's the first offering.
Strike.
Jax Biggers will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses.
That Kano.
Nothing in 1.
Hit him with that Kano. It's very late, but we got him because he's a
Pounding the zone,
boy.
attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Let's go.
Nobody on.
Give him some heat. To the lead, man. Come on. Call me up earlier. We would have won the World Series and they would have had me.
And they'll have no play as he
Those
reaches
slow
first
ass.
base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit,
Won
even
the
though
World
that's an
Series.
infield single. And
World
hopefully
Series,
that's a
man.
good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Let's go.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Oswan Vieira, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1
Yes.
so far. Changes up
Oh,
on him at
our
the
schedule ain't
third.
sweet. Man, this is NFL.
Leads off first with a pair
Ain't
of
no
outs in the
schedule
inning.
sweet.
Popped him up. Allen over to his right, and that's the 3rd out.
I got it.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Vegas holds the Aces. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in once again is Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. Back-to-back.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, David Rodriguez.
Let's go.
He puts it on the ground to
Yeah.
second. He's
Get him.
got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And now, Carl Chester. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. The pitch. Good zip
Go.
on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Popped up.
Wrap him up.
Coleman will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5.
Let's put some more runs, Ross.
So now into the box is Davis Wenzel to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Still got it.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Now right fielder, Rich Livingston.
Into the box, Rich Livingston. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here's the 0-2.
Strike.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks. That was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Hey, you see what that goddamn pitch is?
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Rolando Esparza stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
We got him. Ooh.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Smart body.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat. This guy's been really patient.
Smart
Now he's in the
fucker.
driver's seat, sitting with a 2-0 count.
2 balls and a strike. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
That's it right here.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to
Change
do
up.
is
No.
pull behind the count 3-2.
In the windup and the pitch.
Let's go. Oh.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
At the plate now, Jax Biggers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Trash, bro.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Oh.
Back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Now at the plate, Sherton Apostle has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Looking at the last few weeks this season, game either Saturday or Sunday against the Raiders right now. And then we mentioned it with the game against Green Bay on Christmas in Lambeau Field. Followed up by a Monday night in Pittsburgh, week 17, typically week 17 last year. And then they get the Bengals.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Go.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left
Catch that,
center.
catch that.
Stokes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next to stand in is Oswan Vieira. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Strike.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
A little early, but we got him.
Popped him up. Allen has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
I got it.
Next to hit is Leody Taveras. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Go.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he can't drawn up to be any better.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Aviators are in front here, 4-0. So now to the plate, Roger Trevino. And now the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
So that is their Week 5 matchup in LA. Tony, we're doing a little bit of a survey Thursday.
1-0 count, here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in now, Chase Calabwe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
What they been doing? We got one up there. Ooh.
Now a little looper down the left field line. And he'll reach first safely. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Trevino is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Leading off the round rock, the catcher, David Rodriguez.
Now the pitch. David Rodriguez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Right?
Popped him up. Coleman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in next, Carl Chester. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
The Raiders so fried. They definitely give it all up for Aaron Rodgers.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Strike.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. And stepping in, Davis Wenzel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Stop messing with stuff.
Now the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Let's go.
Stokes gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a win. Now to the plate, here is Rich Livingston, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Stop it. My phone, you just messed with everything. You gotta get out.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Let's go.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I want to finish this game.
Next, here is Rolando Esparza, singled in his last at-bat. Outfield comes way in here, the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Catch you.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And they'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next, it'll be Jax Biggers. Ready to
Tony Grossi hating ass.
First pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Game
only
over.
managed 2 hits against him the entire game.
Let's
So
go.
they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Aviators led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Buddy Muddy earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Colin Wild was only able to work 4.
Hotline, your Pokemon's Sun Fine Jewelry time, 10:27. More than a really big show straight ahead. 8:50 ESPN Cleveland.
The 10 a.m. hour is brought to you by Heat Exchange Hearth and Patio Shop.
Carlos, you played in AAA on your way to the majors, and I got to think, as a fan, it's got to be so exciting being right on the doorstep, knowing that one big performance could elevate you to the show.
Ben, you're absolutely right. You know that you are just a step below the major leagues, and that if you perform, you will get the call, but that could add pressure to you. So you have to be very careful as a player, and you have to keep your emotions in check and still think about the process and not get too far ahead of yourself. That was one of the keys for me. Just stay in the present. Everything else will take care of itself.
Hey, man, that's what I do. I'll play one more. Play one more.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the... It's baseball on the show, and it's Andres Sotier, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have...
Bottom of the third now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Buddy Muddy. There's the first offer.
Get out.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for...
Nope, you gotta go. Keep messing with stuff. Just anger, just messing.
all his pitches. Takes this.
Hello? What's happening with it? Man, what's up? What happened to your ass? I can dig it, man. Damn, we gotta stay out the way now. Next week I'm gonna be gone. Man. Let me see. Shit. I gotta see. Might be able to do something Friday or early Saturday. Hold on. Let me damn, I gotta see first. You already know how you want to do it. Might have to do something on the early side. I'll hit you back later today for sure. On this number right here. Yep, just text me if I can have it locked in. Bet.
The other way to right. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Nice line drive to
Go.
right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle part of the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Rome. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in, and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Up next, Roger Trevino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
That's right. No matter how much you owe or how many payments you have, you want to get
Popped him up.
and into it via Soul.
Biggers stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. At the plate now is Chase Calabwig. Struck out in his first at-bat. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So next to hit is Travis Jankowski. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Travis Jankowski.
Now the 3-0 offering. Runners off for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. 0-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Next will be the designated hitter, Buddy Muddy. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roger Trevino. He flew out in his last AB. In the air out to straightaway left. Chester is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in is Chase Calabwig. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he can...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Buddy Muddy, singled in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
In the meantime, though, it is time for the first part of our scheduled game. Chris Olak, Dale Davis, and Danny Cunningham with you, filling in for Riz and Aaron as we go through the schedule. Now, we want the listeners a part of this as well. So we're going to have our listeners chime in with
Well, as prospects make their way up the minor league ranks, there are a lot of obstacles they have to deal with, and not all of them are on the field. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me today. And Jim, a lot of those challenges are the mental ones.
No, definitely. I mean, look, I mean, the minor leagues can be somewhat of a lonely life, even though you're on a team. Everybody wants to get to the big leagues. So even though you're teammates, you're in a way competing against your teammates for a goal that not everybody's going to be able to attain. And you're playing nearly every day. You're traveling from city to city.
Right.
You know, it's rough. You know, and theoretically, you're supposed to find time while you're playing and doing all this traveling and trying to get better to work out, to eat well, to try to get some sleep. In addition to playing almost every night for 5 months, so it's not easy. It's some ways it's survival of the fittest, really.
We'll do 3 more in the next segment. Danny, I think after this game, people are going to point and say, this is the AFC Championship game. The league should
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Round Rock Express. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sam Gaviglio will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that.
New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Buddy Muddy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now it'll be Buddy Muddy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Go.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Ooh, I could have ran and made that.
They throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score for second base.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And that one is gone.
Let's go.
Strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I see you. Who was that? Smack that motherfucker. Let's see that.
So a
Big boy.
blast
You
straight
eating them
away
bugs.
First home run of the
That
campaign
boy be
for
eating
him,
them
as it's
bugs.
now a 3-0 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
now is Buddy Muddy. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ooh, why did I swing
Gets
at
the
that?
fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So here is Buddy Muddy, struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, hit to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Fuck.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Round Rock Express came through when it mattered.
Physicians like Dr. Mary Solomon and UH Rainbow Babies and Children's highly specialized care for young athletes, peewee to the pros. Make your future Hall of Famer an appointment with her today. You can make the appointment online by going to uhsports.org. That's uhsports.org, or you can pick up the phone and call 216-983-PLAY. That's 216-983-PLAY. Saturday, folks, is right around the corner, and it's one of the best sports days of the entire year. We're going to be betting races in Pimlico all day long. The Preakness Stakes is just about here. We have the wild, crazy story with Medina Spirit of the Derby. Is out on betting the Derby. You gotta step up and join us for the Preakness this Saturday. Right now, if you're a new player, you can bet the Preakness risk-free up to $300. That's right. You get $300 back if your horse doesn't win. But you have to sign up using the promo code GOLDHAMMER. TVG gives you the tools you need to tackle every race with expert analysis and free picks, race previews, everything you need in order to tackle Preakness. That's right, up to $300 back also. When you sign up using the promo code, it's my last name, Goldhammer. I'm Eric Goldhammer, so my last name is Goldhammer. GOLDHAMMER. Bet the Preakness on Saturday with us at TVG. TVG.com. Promo code is Goldhammer. TVG app. Promo code is Goldhammer. Age, residency, other restrictions apply. New users only. Refund issued as a non-trouble. Site credit expires after 30 days. See the terms at TVG.com. If you have a gambling problem, call 800-522-4700. Folks, if you need your teeth cleaned, and it's been a while, you've got to get with Dr. Bigley's Improved Teeth with them. We want to let you know, there are a lot of links that have been found between the health of your mouth and the rest of your body. Dental problems still.
Big Hugh checking off.
That's what you got to see Dr. Bigley.
Catch y'all later.